Ako na. Ay! Ito yata yung reaction ko na hindi ako mapakali. Pinagpapawisan ako ng malamig. Kinakabahan ako, kinikilabutan ako. Nadja-jumpscare ako. Napupamura ako. Lahat na lang yata nandito eh. Oh.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. Ito na, nabis ko tong Nook Top 5. Eksaktong panonood to kasi 3:47 na ng gabi at nakakatakutan na dito. Kumakalampag-kalampag yung aking mga drawer. Malamang dagang na malaki yan, kaya nabubwisit na ako. So ito, wag natin patagalin to. Scary videos to ruin your sleep. So yung sa mga insomnia, hindi kayo apektado dito ha. Yung mga masasarap lang yung tulog. So, kung masarap kayo matulog, wag na kayong manood nito kasi nakakatakot. Di ba? So, ito, wag natin tirahin to. Wag natin patagalin to. Tirahin natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
A TikTok user named Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement. But
oh, wow.
every time she checks the video, there's nothing there. Except this time. Did you see it?
Tangina, may gumagalaw.
When the footage is brightened, we can see a strange misshapen something that seems to be slowly climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement.
Saka yung galaw niya,
Strangely enough, the motion sensing
yung galaw niya, hindi ordinaryong galaw.
camera didn't detect any further movement after this single clip. Now it's worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after
Parang matanda na blanco yung mukha.
this one video. So, just what is that climbing the stairs? Let me know what you think. Shadows in the Chateau. Ted and Lisa Rogers have spent the last 5 years restoring a 14th century French chateau.
Yan ang masarap anuhin.
Ted and Lisa Rogers have spent the last 5 years restoring
Ganito dapat yung makita natin location para explore tsaka mukbang. Ganyang kalaki dapat.
a 14th century French chateau in Limousin, France. It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside. But one night, things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So, to settle the
Oh my God. Kasi sabi ko lang kanina, may daga dito ha. Baka hindi daga yung napunta dito. Talaga naman oh.
debate, Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. However, there is something else we did catch. And yeah, I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage.
What are we looking at?
Right, so let me start playing.
Ito, legit to. Hindi magsisinungaling tong dalawan to.
So this is from last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning. And then Ted will have to believe me that there is something running above our bedroom. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
Ang sayahin niya, no? Parang sarap niya kasama. Parang saya-saya niya.
Instead of filming a mouse, Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
Oh my God.
Now you heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Nakaharang ka te.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now we went to bed about midnight.
Yeah.
So this would be
Ano ba yun? Pusa?
about 2:30 this happens.
Oh, sure! Oh, tinan mo yung reaction ng dalawa.
Now you heard the latch go off the door.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
Oo nga, dapat yung ilaw, bubukas yan kung may tao.
There's
Kasi tinan mo kasi kung bubukas yung ilaw, dapat pag galaw pa lang ng pinto, gumalaw na yan. So hindi na-detect yung galaw ng pinto. Oh. Dapat gumalaw na yan. Kung yung sensor na-detect niya yung galaw ng pinto. Hindi na-detect ng sensor yung galaw. So hindi diyan yun. Hindi na-trigger yung sensor diyan sa pinto.
Now you heard the latch go off the door.
Tapos biglang nagbukas yung ilaw na sensor. So ibig sabihin, may na-detect yung ilaw. Nakakaiba.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
Tapos diyan kayo nakatira.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Sige tay, debunk mo. Kaya mo yan. Debunk mo. Dali.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow move.
Shadow?
Bloody hell, what?
Uy, may shadow. Nakita nyo? May shadow. Ayun.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. What? That's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
What? What?
That was a
How?
big shadow for an animal.
How?
And
You
how
can't.
can an
you
animal
can't-
get up
You
so-
can't. You can't have put the latch on properly.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on,
Yeah.
and you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but you know.
Right,
but
let me play that again.
May nagbukas. May nagbukas. May nagbukas.
You hear the latch?
Right. Yeah.
The door open. Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door.
Okay. Nagets ko na. Ngayon, for example, si nanay yung, kunyari, pinaprank niya yung si tatay. Kung yung door daw na yon, ipupush mo yon, dapat tumakbo ka para hindi ka makita sa camera. Ngayon, mabigat, sobrang bigat ng pinto, hindi mo do kaya itulak yun. Kailangan nandun ka para mabuksan mo yung pinto. Kasi kung itutulak mo lang yun, hindi daw yun gaganon. So, ibig sabihin, meron talagang nakatayo doon, hindi natin nakikita.
Wing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's
So
gone, it's
something's
tilted
moved,
up. Something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's.
Pero si nanay, ang saya ng kasama, no? Ano ganyan nilang kasama niyo lagi? Tuwan-tuwa pa
I
sila.
don't know, mate. I don't know. It's the shadow that got me than anything. The shadow walk. I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't.
That
get
is just
it. I don't get
bonkers.
it.
The door to the room unlatches and opens. A motion sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room and actually move the camera. Lisa said,
Meron naman ako naalala, Villa Epipanya. Meron ako na Villa Epipanya, may gumalaw nung camera ko. Habang nagsiset up ako sa mukbang.
that despite the eerie incident, there's nothing to worry about, and the Chateau de Montmonier is still open for guests.
We have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No, I can't
But
say that there is.
that is pretty bonkers. So I never caught a mouse.
You might have called something else.
Now, as for Ted,
Natatakot na si tatay. Nakita niyo yung mukha ni tatay, takot na siya. Tinan niyo.
You might
Ah.
have called something else.
Now, as for Ted,
Tinan niyo yung itsura ni tatay. Takot na. Eh, may itsura ni tatay. Oh. Pagtakot na.
he's not sure what to think about all of this.
I don't know whether I believe or not believe. I don't disbelieve, let's put it that way. But it's just kind of freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit freaky.
That's
It's just weird.
yeah.
The figure in the frame.
Ganda
At
na.
Mayaka River State Park in Sarasota, Florida, visitors have long claimed to see a pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands
Tingnan nyo naman kung gaano ka nakakatakot yung ano na yan, no? Yung cabin ba? Yung cabin po, no?
inside one of the park's historic 1930s log cabins while her boyfriend films. He catches something truly chilling.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Takot. Wow! Wow! Nakita ko yun.
Somebody in there with you?
No?
Gago! Gago!
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before.
Ulit na.
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing? You decide. Night terrors. A concerned mother says that her young daughter Cora has recently been suffering from intense night terrors. Their family doctor suggested she record one of the episodes so they could get a better idea of what might be happening. So one night, she's filming little Cora, and she captures something truly chilling.
Ako may bata. So we're moving this happened during one of her night terrors last night. Buksan mo yung ilaw. Wala kang timbaklo na nanay ito. 2:42 a.m. ang putya.
I'm scared.
3:16 na. Ayan na.
Scared?
Oh my God naman. Buksan mo naman kasi yung ilaw. Tagtitipid ka masyado eh.
Here, baby. Come on, here, pickle.
I was getting her back to her room. Tanga na yan. Isama mo dyan sa kwarto mo. Huwag mo babayaan sa kabilang kwarto. Takot na takot na nga yung bata. Itong mga pukutosan ko itong mga to.
Pickle. It's okay.
Puta, gago ka ba? Seryoso ka ba?
There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay?
Tartado, isama mo dyan yung bata. God.
You big girl? Don't be scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora?
Puta, nakakatakot naman yan.
Sweetie,
Nay, 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 nay. Nay, puta
scaring
naman.
me, honey. I don't see anything.
Nay. Oh, shit.
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts.
Teka, hindi mag-process yung utak ko. Iniisip ko scripted eh. Parang hindi sa reaction ng bata tsaka sa reaction ng nanay. Ano ba to? Pelikula? Ba't ang ingay ko?
I don't see anything.
Oh my God!
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts to swing shut on its own. She brushes it off, thinking it must just be the air vent. But when they reach Cora's bedroom, the little girl refuses to go inside, just staring toward the window in fear. Then, without warning, the blinds slam shut.
Oh my
The mother and
God.
daughter, terrified,
Paano nag-shut ng ganun yun? May pinipindot ba doon para gumanon yun? Sabay-sabay.
and run
High-touch eh, high-touch.
screaming from the room. But later, viewers notice something the mom missed. As she tells her daughter she's a big girl, a faint little voice seems to whisper back. Listen closely.
Pickle.
Ito na, duda na ako dito eh. Ba't gumalaw ng ganyan eh?
It's okay.
That's a good girl.
It's okay.
When the mom examines the footage, she notices something else. The air conditioning wasn't even running when that door
Oh my
closed.
God.
So the AC was not on when the door closed. It's very loud, and you can hear it coming from the vent.
Some skeptics in the video comments suggest that the blinds are probably remote controlled. So, the mom posts another clip to prove them wrong. But things get a little weird.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate how they're closed. It's not electronic, it's not battery powered, it's
Oh my G.
that's not creepy.
Nakakabahan na ako dito.
I'm trying my best not to freak out. So to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close
Oo
it like
nga.
that. That is
Oo nga. Sabi ko sa inyo eh, hindi pinipindot eh. Dapat talaga,
the only way
Gagi. Kikilabutan ako.
to close these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it like this.
Tsaka ang lakas ng pagkakasara, di ba? Talagang parang lagabag. Nagulat nga ako eh.
And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there was no way I could have closed all four at the same time.
The mom says they plan to move out of the house as soon as possible. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see something that you think would be and also tag me on TikTok official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. A mist that moves. Chris Netzel does daily live streams from graveyards around Fort Worth, Texas, using a Spirit Box app to try and contact ghosts. Now, to be honest, I'm not such a fan of ghost apps, but during one late night stream, Chris captures something that's a lot harder to dismiss.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. Whoa. It just said Jonathan, bombings 1920s. You are amazing. Mortuary. Right. It just said right.
As Chris approaches an old gravestone, a small
Hindi ko kaya talaga intindihin yung necro. Gusto ko gumamit niya pero hindi ko kaya talaga intindihin.
white figure about the size of a child seems to walk out from behind a tree and just vanish. Chris doesn't see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews his footage and is shocked.
Oh my God, may kaluluwang puti.
Paranormal versus pets. Troy Legault says that his house is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
Ba't may lobo? Kikilabutan ako, di ko alam kung bakit. Oh my God. Bumabalik pa. Oh, pucha. Ay, sorry. Pusa. Walang tali yan. Umaga pa yan, partida. Oh, gumagalo yung camera, gago.
Troy says that these strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
my God. Pag uwi mo, makikita mo ganyan yung bahay mo, no? Isipin mo dyan, may magnanakaw. Ay, may basement. Lumabas. Sige, iwanan mo yung bahay mo.
Lately, Troy says that the poltergeist has even started trying to interact with his poor little dog.
Aso. Ayun, aso niya yun, di ba? Oo. Baliwalan sa aso, ah. Grabe bahay na to. Oh my God, ano ba naman yan? Poltergeist to, poltergeist. Baliwala doon sa aso, ah. Tropa sila nung aso. Ayop na yan.
In the clip, it seems like something wants to play, but Troy's dog wants no part of it. The dog just growls and walks away as objects in the kitchen come crashing down behind him. And now, this brings us to something interesting. It's often said that cats and dogs are more sensitive to the supernatural, that they can see things that we can't. In these next clips, we'll look at a few more pets who might just be seeing the other side. First up, Miley Riso says that she's been experiencing some strange things in her home, and she thinks it might be haunted. One night, her cat suddenly starts acting up in the kitchen, like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing,
Ito, pussy. Ito mga gusto natin, yung mga pussy.
and even scratching her. Miley grabs her phone and starts recording as the cat just keeps freaking out, still seeming to sense that there is something dangerous nearby.
Oh my God. Grabe yung pussy, oh. Yan ang tinatawag na sinapian na pussy. Oh, shit!
Miley says that she couldn't see anything, and to this day she still has no idea what set her cat off that night. Next up, Jacinta Simone says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney, Australia. But first day they arrive to start moving in, and their dog does this.
What is it? What is it?
The dog immediately seems to
Nakakatakot yung mga gantong aso. Hindi mo kasi alam kung hindi nakikita nila, eh.
lock on to something in the old cottage's master bedroom, and it won't look away. But what exactly is it seeing? Finally, Steve says he lives in a very haunted
Yan, nakakatakot yung bahay.
house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security cam and hears this.
Played.
some unknown female voice says, "Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come."
Play dead, come.
Steve swears that he was completely alone with the dog that night. He also says that these strange unexplained events are a common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak. And then sometimes a ghost might just walk through the wall.
Oh shit. Yan ang malupit. Yan.
Cradle and all. Proud mom Misty Huron says that strange things have been happening in her home.
Hindi ko alam kung ba't ako pinagpapawisan ng malamig. Nakatapat naman sa akin electric fan. Pero pinagpapawisan ako ng malamig. Natatakot ako eh.
While her husband is away working as a commercial truck driver. She first notices something unusual one night when her baby monitor suddenly just starts glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
The next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Get everything out, I turn the blender on, I start blending the shake, I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound, I turn around and me and my son are like, what the f***? The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor. The jug that holds all the contents is splattered everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet.
So Misty says her 10-year-old daughter Olivia doesn't sleep in her old room anymore, as it's been turned into the nursery for their new baby. Olivia has a new bedroom upstairs now, but her old bunk bed still sits in the nursery, empty and untouched. One night, Misty is watching the baby monitor when she sees something that sends a chill down her spine.
Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
Did you see it? Right above the sleeping baby, something moves in the top bunk. Misty rushes to check, but there's nothing there. She posts the video online and viewers urge her to show more of the upstairs area where this strange incident occurred. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm going to run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified, but I'm going to walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib.
Yayamanin si ate. Ang ganda ng bahay.
Ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in.
Sarap matulog dyan.
And this is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my God, it's rocking.
Misty screams in terror and calls for her kids as she rushes from the room. She says that they stayed with her parents until her husband returned home. So, what do you think? Is something sinister haunting Misty's home? And if not, then just what is this? Let me know what you think.
Ba't hindi niya masyad? Gumalaw yung putya. Nagulat ako eh.
Oh my God, it's rocking.
Stayed with her.
Tangina, kinakabahan na ako. Sorry, kakat ko. Napamura tuloy ako eh. Ay, naka.
is this? Let me know what you think. Door to nowhere. TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse deep door to nowhere. TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse deep in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. One day, she hears strange noises coming from the basement. Noises that she suspects are probably rats.
Ayan na, may basement.
She grabs her phone, starts recording, and heads downstairs. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Ah, grabe naman, basement to eh. Ano ba may tsura ng basement na to?
Behind one of the basement doors, something seems to move, and the door handle is yanked. But here's the creepy part. That door doesn't actually lead anywhere.
So these are the steps that lead out. I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Appalachia
Oh
Decay
my
says
God.
that she still has no idea what caused the sounds. But for now, she's taking precautions. Scurry videos.
Si Nook's Top 5, muulit na lang to eh. Oh, umuulit na rin siya kasi alam ko napanood ko na sa kanya yun.
So these are videos that are a bit weird, a bit funny, or just very strange or unexplained. First up, Lucas Wegner is a cave explorer from Germany who shares his adventures on TikTok. If you've got even a hint of claustrophobia, his cave explorers are already nightmare fuel. But during one of his explorations, Lucas came across something that made his blood run cold.
Yan hindi ko maintindihan yung mga cave na yan. Nakakatakot.
Das denke ich nie auch, weil das halt so.
What's that?
Hallo?
Uy, may patay. Yay, kalansay. Oh.
Hallo?
Halo? Halo? Halo?
Now, you probably thought this was a Logan Paul moment there for a second, but no, this person is very much alive. The body was actually one of Lucas's climbing partners, who was hiding in the dark just to give him a good jump scare. And he gave me one too. What about you? Next up,
Kanina. Ito yata yung reaction ko na hindi ako mapakali. Pinagpapawisan ako ng malamig. Kinakabahan ako, kinikilabutan ako. Nadja-jumpscare ako, napupamura ako. Lahat na lang yata nandito eh. Oh, Diyos ko po, hindi ko pa matatapos niyan. Anak ka lang.
YouTuber Ali runs a channel dedicated to the popular cartoon character Bendy. In this clip, he's interviewing Lauren Singer, the voice actress behind Alice Angel in the Bendy game series. But Ali catches something on camera that shocks him to his core.
I got the part. I was not expecting that, but I got the part, and I remember being in the session with the character designer and with the voice director.
Oh,
and I told them, I have something to share with you, but I want to wait until we're done the session because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else. Everything okay?
I'm sorry. I just, there's a problem with the background and your face is reflecting the mirror.
Oh, I saw you jump. Yeah.
I got scared so much. Oh.
Nakita ko, natakot ako eh.
Yeah, because this is a chroma key. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Oh my
That
god.
is hilarious. You need to keep that in the interview. You have to.
So it turns out that Ali's mirror is perfectly reflecting Lauren's face from his monitor and projecting it over his green screen background. So it's not a hoax, but that is pretty elaborate. In this next clip, two
Meron pa rin. Tangina, tapusin mo na naman to, Nooks. Di ko na
members of the
kaya.
housekeeping staff go to clean a hotel room. What they find absolutely terrifies them.
Nay. Oh, nauntog. Putang na nauntog.
Okay, so the reason this is not a regular entry in the list is that when I researched this, I couldn't find any information about what the hell is happening here. The clip is apparently from Malaysia, but the online stories about the video are all over the place. Some people say they saw a ghost in the room, and some people say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a
Natawa ako dun sa isang takbo. Grabe, tinin yung takbo nito nakatayo. Yung lalaki.
People say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a shit. But no one seems to know for sure. So just what do you think sent these two a running? Especially this hero right here. Let me know.
Iniwan yung babae eh.
Down in the comments.
Kompleto eh. Kompleto to. Pati tawa po na dito. Ayaw na. Ayun, thank you sa panonood. Grabe tong look na to. See you next video.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my